The divine masculine needs our support. Hey everybody, I'm Dov, and today we're going to be talking about some really important things that are happening energetically right now. And something that's really got me to, hop on with you guys, in the middle of my work afternoon, and just feeling like the time had to be right now for us to have this conversation. So I have noticed that in the flow of all of these eclipses, what's happened is for all of us, we've collectively had to approach a lot of deep-rooted things that are left and remaining inside of us. What has also happened as this shift is happening is a lot of people are raising in their consciousness and their awareness. A lot of positivity is coming, and twins are on the front line of creating that transformation. What started to happen is the divine feminine is being asked to rise up in a different way to hold that divine masculine energy. And that divine masculine energy has sort of now finally succumbed in a lot of ways to continuous challenge and difficulty and judgment from self, and also from the collective, and also from the divine counterpart, the feminine. Right? And so I am seeing in all of you guys sending me messages. I'm hurting. My twin is not well. We're not well. We're in like another separation. We're having difficulty. We're, getting hit in all areas. We do not know what to do. And it is so monumentally collective at this point that I wanted to share some of this with you guys, and also to talk about what it is that we can start to do right now, because the time is a very important time. And I just got off with an incredible soul being that I was doing a one-on-one session with, and we were speaking, and a channeled clearing for the collective came out. And I started working that with her, and I allowed that being to sit with me and to be, this co-master in this process that we needed to do for all of you guys. And as soon as I finished the session, I sat and I said, I need to share this with you guys, and I'm going to ask of you guys to really understand this message and to really step up in this space and to really be able to do this together, and for us to be able to do this activation and this clearing work together right now, right? And so what came through really profoundly is this very important, right now, urgent need for forgiveness, right? Not only this forgiveness in ourself and this forgiveness in the other. And right now there's a new rising, and I'm going to make other videos. I really want to talk. I have messages for the divine feminine. I have messages for the divine masculine, and I'm really feeling those divine messages for the feminine of really stepping into a new level of power, this sort of unconditional love, this understanding, this being able to not be in that story and that judgment anymore, to not be able to say, hey, you're not doing your end of it, you're not doing the work, you're not like rising up to the occasion, all of that energy, but saying like, you know what, you need me to hold you, to reinforce you, to see you in your power, right? So imagine if every time, your dog walked over to the water bowl, you swatted the dog, right? Poor dog. My dogs are running around here, so they're like, oh no, don't do that, right? The dog wouldn't want to go to the water bowl. Right? And collectively for a long period of time, it's been, this masculine hasn't done this masculine hasn't done that. Men are this way, the masculine, incarnation and non-man, they're this way. We've had so many stories. And the thing is that we're having so much evolution right now, we're able to supersede and surpass those stories, but we need to not reinforce them and create that barrier where the masculine is so tired that it doesn't even feel the excitement, the joy, or the ability to step into that space and feel that it is empowered and it's loved and it's, it can do that. And so we really need to step in this space as the divine feminine of holding that up. And so I heard some of you say, and I've been saying this, we have our Twinflame Revolution community where we support twins through the process, right, in a weekly process. And it's a phenomenal experience. I really recommend that you guys come and you help us create this revolution. You do this work every week with us. And there's a link, below in the description. But I was speaking with some community members, and I realized there's such a big collective pain around, I shouldn't have to. I did all the work. I'm doing all of the work. And what I want to say to you, divine feminine, right? What I want to say to you, if you're experiencing this concept, is that you take turns. You take turn after turn after turn doing this. And so there is no poor me. There is no, I did this. I've done all of this. And they're doing it also differently. Right? So when they're diving deep into the shadows, they're also doing it differently, but they've also done it for other lifetimes and they've been there for you. And so I want us to rise past that. So every time I say something, I want you to imagine yourself, right, as the collective. I want you to imagine yourself stepping past it, stepping above it, stepping in this space where you keep anchoring back into the state of unconditional love. Okay? And there's a lot of divine masculine right now that is suffering super bad. okay? And we're responsible for creating that lighthouse. We're responsible for saying, I'm not going to go down in that ship too. I'm not going to go down in that energy too. I'm not going to go down into that judgment. I'm not going to create that hatred. And it's not that easy, and we don't do it perfectly, and we're all feeling it. Okay? But you can do it. And I've spoke with a lot of you. A lot of my clients right now are having the most phenomenal breakthroughs. I am seeing these divine feminine and divine masculine counterparts stepping up to a new level that is absolutely beyond what I can imagine and creating forerunning energy. And you guys are needing to hear this message right now. So right now we're going to take all of that energy. We're going to put all that frustration aside. And we're going to push away that negativity that's environmental. We're going to push away that negativity that's collective. We're going to push away those templates and those ideas that are hurting our union, that are hurting our counterpart, that are hurting ourself, because that masculine is also within you. So when we reject that part, when we reject an aspect, we reject parts of ourselves, and that's unacceptable now. We're going to come into compassion and love for ourselves. I want you to imagine, I want you to put your hand on your heart, and I want you to imagine reaching your hand out to your divine counterpart's heart, placing it on their chest, right? And we're just going to go into a space, a true space of saying, I'm sorry, I love you, I'm here. I'm sorry, I love you, I am here. I am sorry, I love you, I am here. I'm sorry, I love you, I'm here. And I want you to imagine them reaching out towards you and placing their hand on your heart above your hand and saying it back to you. And if you're feeling that resistance in that space to receive that apology, if you're feeling that resistance in letting yourself forgive yourself, if you're feeling that resistance in receiving that love, we're going to ask for the willingness for all of that to dissipate. We're going to ask for you to be able to come into this power. And we're going to ask for a collective prayer. I'm going to have you come into your purest heart center. And we're going to ask for this collective light to shine down on this divine masculine counterpart right now, and to shine down on yourself and the divine masculine within you, and to really bring forgiveness and to really bring love and to really bring light in the space, so that whatever is working within and without us that is creating this chaos and creating this breakdown, that we let it cast out and we let the light pour in. Right? And we bring in that true essence of what twins are here to do, which is bring unconditional love. And I'm asking you guys to join me in this, and I'm really telling you that there's a profound need for this right now, and I'm hearing so many painful stories right now. And so I really felt to come to you guys with this right away, right? In the middle of my work afternoon or evening, all messy and disheveled, to say to you, like, this is an urgent and important message. And this is an urgent and important moment. And we need to use that power within us to rise to the occasion in a way that we do not maybe even know we're capable of doing. And we need to see past the pain body and past the ideas that we have to the collective in a way that is so profound and so big, to remember who you are. Right? As you're hearing these words, to remember who you are, to remember the mission, to remember the counterpart, to remember the light, to remember the unconditional love, and the fact that nobody can be left behind, especially not our counterpart, and really bring in that love, right? And leave all the ideas. We're not talking about this, they did that, they did. Leave that for right now. We're in the energy of raising up this collective, because if it's broken down, if that side, if that masculine is broken down and it cannot stand up, then there's no possibility in other ways. And if we do not love ourselves and we judge ourselves internally, we don't accept that part of ourselves, it's broken down there as well. So I love all you guys so much, and I'm going to thank you for joining me in this and really creating this shift collectively right now so that we can be in this space. And I'm going to allow that light energy to come in for all of us. I thank you guys so much. If you guys are new, I hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe and stay with us. We will be back with a lot of messages soon. This just felt super urgent. I love all of you guys, all of my heart. Please be well. Take care of yourselves. Stay in the light. If you're struggling right now, really continue to allow yourself to see what's coming up for you. Work through it. Be fearless. Be powerful, because you are. But allow yourself above all right now to pour out a level of compassion that might feel outside of your means. And we ask the divine masculine to remember, and to come back into the space in their power. We love you so much. Bye, guys.